my father-in-law made a pamphlet, and it had information on every place we were going and what I needed to know. And then I had to do a pop quiz at the end of it, and then I had to fill out all the states, which I always struggle with that, so it was really cool. Learned a lot about Maine, and ate a bunch of lobster, as they say. I knew nothing about any of these places, so I learned a lot and got to just see some beautiful terrain. We forget how beautiful this country is, that was the one thing. We went over to Italy on our 25th. I was blown. I was like, wow, this is amazing. But there's so much in this country I haven't seen. We've been good. These last 3 years in this so-called horrible, terrible era of Clemson football, we've been good. We haven't been great. I think we're in the last 3 years, we're 94th percentile in America. We've won more games in the last 3 years than 126 of the 134 Division I teams, winning 30 games. So that's 94th percentile. I think we'd all say that's good. That's an A. But to get an A+, we got to be great. And when we've been great, we've been really elite in executing our plan to win. He's in our eyes has taken the next step that we need to see to this point. Now it's got to go happen on the field, and that's what you want to see, and that's what it's all about. I just think that he's a first-year starter, and we were just so quick to just crucify people, if you will. If they're not some Johnny All-American the first time they step on the field. And if that was the standard for especially a quarterback, there's some of the best quarterbacks that have played college football and even in the NFL would have never happened. If you're made of the right stuff, then you're going to get better. And he's got all that. And so we expect him to take another big step for us, and he's really not that far. As far as our recruiting, if NIL is the factor, we're probably not going to get them. Just simple as that. If it's a factor, hey, we got as good a shot as anybody. So that's just kind of the world that we live in, and we're in a really good place. We got a great roster. We really like our roster. You don't see many kids leaving here. There's not many guys packing up and leaving Clemson. Don't think that people ain't trying. You don't think people ain't trying to come get Peter Woods or T.J. Parker or some of these guys? You best believe it, but they're all here. Yeah, man, sleeping on me a little bit. Ross sent me a tweet last night. Had my speed on there. They must have my going down the hill speed. I appreciate the love they gave me on that. I sent that to all my teammates. I sent that to Antonio Langham. Yeah, man, just saying. So had a little fun with that. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I know that's a big deal that coming out, and everybody's excited about it. And good to see that 92 team still getting a little love. It's good to know that he's not going to get a rematch from that last one. He's going to have to live with that one. Because chances are, if he did, he'd probably get some get back. So I can ride off into the sunset with that. We'll just have to end it right there, because we about played everybody. We played each year. We played every year, it seemed like, for a while there, and we just hadn't played since January of 19. It just hadn't worked out, for them or us. And so, because again, he's the best to ever do it, and chances are you meet up with him, you're not gonna win many of them. So I'm thankful that we were able to finish it the way we did in that last one.